special day also for Jimmie Johnson and crew chief Chad Knaus. Yes, they're not in the championship picture, but they are on the racetrack. They are making their final start together here at Miami. They have taken throwback to a whole new level. Everything about their car, their look, paying tribute to their rookie season. We'll show you what they've done. On the Windy City in the battle for NFC North supremacy as Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings take on Mitchell Trubisky and the Chicago Bears. Football night in America, 7 Eastern with kickoff at 8:20 tonight only on NBC.
You are the man, buddy.
It's just something that's never been done in the sport. It's so awesome.
Jimmie Johnson has just played his 6th NASCAR Cup Series championship.
You are looking at 7-time champion Jimmie Johnson.
What a ride it's been for Jimmie Johnson and crew chief Chad Knaus. Today, it comes to an end, at least together. The 48 car carrying their colors from 2002, their first full season together in the Cup Series. They are making start number 602 together. It's also a fitting send-off for longtime sponsor Lowe's. And it's not just the car that's a throwback. Jimmie himself, for the special weekend, his beard is gone. I mean, if those dates weren't up there, guys, it would be hard to tell the difference between Jimmie of 2002 and Jimmie of 2018. So this is special. I know it's not the Big Four, the championship, but Kyle, this is huge to have 602 races, 7 championships together.
Yes, it is. Yes, this is, and Dale said earlier, somebody's going to make some NASCAR history today, whether it's their first championship or whether it's their second. These guys have rewritten a lot of NASCAR history in their time together. 5 in a row, still one of the most underrated records in all of sports. I don't care, in all of sports for me, that 5 in a row, being in this garage area my whole life, watching so many drivers come and go, to win 5 championships in a row, to win the amount of races and the amount of time that they've done it. It's going to be a long time before we see another combination like this. We'll see it again because it cycles in this sport, but it'll be a while.
Yeah, amazing what they've been able to accomplish, the things that they've done. Jimmie Johnson, just the ultimate champion whenever you think about all that he's accomplished and the things he's done for the sport. And looking at him there in that picture, I think he's got 10 more years to try to get this.
Yeah.
Not that it'll take him that long to get championship number 8, but yeah, I think this is a pairing that, yeah, like I say, you don't really see people stick together this long in this sport, but what a run they had.
Yeah, you saw that team picture that they took earlier today here at the track, and perhaps there's no better duo who could appreciate the legacy of Jimmie and Chad than Dale Inman and the King, Richard Petty. Earlier this week, KP shared a cup of joe with the other 7.
Tease the fact that the 48 driven by Jimmie Johnson and crew chief by Chad Knaus, the entire time it's been a part of the Cup Series with Lowe's as the sponsor. This will be the final race for that pairing. Chad Knaus and Jimmie Johnson really have very few peers that have been able to do what they have done. 17 seasons together and 81 Cup Series wins, 16 consecutive winning seasons. Now that is on the line today. They still have not won in 2018, but 11 crown jewel wins, Steve.
Yeah, I mean, that's how people are measured. That's how you become a Hall of Famer, winning the biggest races and winning championships. That's what we're here about today. Well, how about this? This duo has won 7 championships together. I've been fortunate enough in my entire career, guys, to be a teammate to Jimmie Johnson and Chad Knaus. They set the bar not only for the entire sport, but without a doubt, sharing an office next to Chad Knaus made me a better crew chief. I'm not sure if we will ever see a pairing as dominant as these two.
Yeah, I couldn't wait to have the opportunity to work alongside these guys and learn what made them champions, how they had a culture that was all their own. So successful over the years, and here you see the team spending time together this morning to celebrate this last race together. Congratulations from Tony Stewart, a guy who knows all too well what these guys have been through over the years.
So much respect for what these guys have done, really the way they've done it. They've worked hard. Jimmie Johnson's been a clean race car driver. Just so much respect from the people that are in the garage now, but also people like Richard Petty. You hear him talk about Jimmie Johnson, how great of a driver he is, and they've left a mark that'll be hard to ever be matched again.
And remember, Chad Knaus, neither are leaving. They'll both be back in 2019. Chad Knaus is going to crew chief for William Byron, and Kevin Meendering will be the crew chief for Jimmie Johnson for 2019. Let's get a few more updates while they're cleaning the track and before the green flag flies. We start with Kelly.
Well, Rick, NASCAR truly is a team
48 currently running in the 12th position, Dave.
And it is that this is the final day of crew chiefing jobs for Chad Knaus with the 7-time champion. The championships that they won together. Chad will have a new driver next year in William Byron. Of course, Jimmie Johnson will get Kevin Meendering from the Xfinity Series. But 602 starts they've had together. And I asked Chad about it this morning. If you've been thinking about it at all, he said, well, not really. And part of the reason is because even though there's a celebration and what we've done together this year hasn't been much of a celebration. They haven't had the speed they've wanted, but Chad and Jimmie describe it as more of a brotherhood than a working relationship. They are friends. Yeah, they get a little testy with each other every once in a while, but they get through it and they move on. And oh, by the way, did I mention 7 championships, including 5 in a row? It's been quite the team.
They're the model. They're the model in the garage area. That's what every other organization is looking to do, is try to find that pairing. And we have some of those pairings today. I mean, you look at Adam Stevens and Kyle Busch's numbers, Cole Pern, Martin Truex Jr., Todd Gordon, Joey Logano. You know, these pairings that we have racing for a championship today could be the makings of a Jimmie Johnson and Chad Knaus.
When I sat down with Jimmie a little earlier this year, he said, you know, one of my faults, and he can't have too many of them, but one of his faults is loyalty. And he said that could be one of my weaknesses, is I might have been a little bit too loyal throughout my career. Maybe this change should have come a little sooner. But right now, it looks pretty good as far as 7 championships and 81 wins together for Jimmie Johnson and Chad Knaus.
Their final race together as driver crew chief. Dave Burns, before the race, they took a team picture, and then after the race, Dave Burns spoke with Chad.
Well, he held the cards a little close to his vest this morning, but after 602 now, Chad, your thoughts on the ride with Jimmie?
It's been a lot of fun. We've had a lot of success. Obviously, we've had our ups and downs. There's no doubt about that. But you know, to be able to go 17 years with Jimmie and Lowe's and have this thing happen the way that it is, pretty fantastic. You know, I wish today would have ended up a little better than what it had. It was looking really good for us the first half of the race. We had gotten up into the top 10 and. Looks like I'm supposed to go do a photo shoot, but we got up into the top 10. Unfortunately, we weren't able to close the deal. So, a sad ending to a sweet story. How's that?
You ready to go have a beer with these guys?
I've already got one.
Oh, he's got the beer. He is in, and it's time for the celebration.
Okay. There you see, taking a little team photo there after the race as well. Dave was busy on the 48 story. He also spoke with Jimmie.
Well, it's the end of an era. Jimmie and Chad go their separate ways. Your thoughts after that final race?
And there's a lot of emotions. There's no way around it. From Lowe's being our sponsor and all the history we have together and their belief in me and us going separate ways, then also with Chad. So I think the magnitude of this will set in as, you know, tonight wears on in the next couple of days. It's been one heck of a ride. I mean, 2018 was highly frustrating, highly disappointing for myself, for Chad, this whole 48 team. So next year with a new sponsor, new crew chief, new rules package, looking forward to that fresh start on the 48 car. And I really think Chad is too on the 24. He and William are going to be a great pairing together, and look forward to working very close with William and Chad to help develop William and get this 48 back in victory lane myself.
You and Chad, when the announcement came, talked about the brotherhood way beyond the working relationship. How did that enter your mind as the laps closed down tonight?
It definitely did, and I'd have to say pre-race was probably more so than anything. And when you're in the car, you're kind of focused on doing the job. But there were many times tonight where the magnitude of today hit me from sponsor and with Chad moving on. So a couple deep breaths and go kiss my kids and my wife and get ready for 2019.
Little toast coming up between the two of you, perhaps?
For sure. It's time to have some fun. I'm super excited. I get to travel out of the country tomorrow and go do a Formula One swap with Fernando Alonso. So I'm really excited about that. That'll be a week from tomorrow. So pumped about that. We'll just have some fun.
Thanks for a lot of memories. 17 years, Jimmie. It was big.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.